Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take you through a lower body minimal equipment workout. So this is going to be more of a gym style workout rather than the HIIT and cardio we've been doing lately. I wanted to show you another series of what I've been doing to try and maintain my muscle mass. I've always found that the gym style, squats, deadlifts, that kind of stuff is what helps build physique and create that shape that many people are looking for, and I find that works for me as well. So I thought, why not take you through what I've been doing. And I'll also talk through how I've been improving with progressive overload to hopefully maintain as much muscle mass as I can. Alright guys, before we jump into it, I'll just show you quickly the equipment that you'll need. So technically all you need is just one weight. So I know I've got a kettlebell, 2 sets of dumbbells and a booty band, but really all you need is one weight and you can modify each exercise to work around that. Alright guys, so now that we know what we've got to do, let's jump into it and I'll show you it all. Alright guys, jumping into the workout with A1, which is our first exercise, with a 1 1/4 sumo squat or deadlift. And all this means is you're going to have a wider stance than you normally would with your conventional squat or deadlift. Now this is going to target our posterior chain, so our back, our glutes, our hamstrings. You're still going to feel other muscles working, but these are the main ones we're working on for this exercise. Now the weight is going to go through your midfoot to heel. It almost feels like you could wiggle your toes. You're going to bring the weight down, touch the ground, bring it 1/4 of the height up, touch back down and then explode up. Now in that quarter rep, it needs to be controlled. Don't just rush through it and bob through. You're only going to cheat yourself out of some good results. Now the point of this quarter rep is to increase the time under tension. Now because I can't increase my weight, I need to increase the time that my muscles are under tension. I've done about 12 to 15 reps here, and it's really dependent on you with what rep range you're going to do. I want you to mainly be struggling on those last 2 to 3 reps. And everyone's going to be different because the weight's going to be different for you. So really judge on how you're feeling. Don't just stop because I stopped. And I've done 4 sets here. Now in terms of the rest, it's only about 60 seconds because it's not the same as doing a really heavy 80 kilo deadlift or anything like that where we need, 2 to 5 minutes or something like that rest, or more if you're playing a game on your mobile like I do. So 60 seconds is plenty for it. Onto our B set, which is going to be a superset. So all this means is there are 2 exercises done in a row and then you will rest after both of them. Our first exercise is again a 1 1/4 exercise, and it's a Romanian deadlift. So it's a little bit more of a straight-legged one, which is going to focus even more so on your hamstrings. You're really going to feel that stretch with these ones. Keep the knees ever so slightly bent, so just loose knees. And you're going to hinge at your hips, pushing your hips to the back wall. Chest is always staying nice and proud. And again, I was doing 12 to 15 reps here. Supersetting this one with Bulgarian split squats. Now these aren't easy, they are really difficult, but they're a fantastic exercise and you don't have to use weights if that is hard enough. I actually find holding on to weights can actually help with my balance. So even if you just hold on to 2 kilos or 2 water bottles, you might find that that actually helps you a lot perform this exercise. Now, depending on where your foot position is, depends on whether you are working on your quads more or your glutes more. I find more comfortable is a really big stance, so far away from the chair, and I feel like my glutes fire up a lot more with that. Now, as you can see, I did 12 reps each leg. I rested for 1 to 2 minutes because this is quite a difficult superset, and we did 4 sets. Alright, our C set is another superset. Woo, love the supersets. All right, so our first one is a dumbbell front squat. And we're going to have a pause with this one at the bottom. So you're going to bring the weights onto your shoulders. I actually rest them on my shoulders. Make sure my chest is puffed up. So you want to always stay proud. As you come down, you'll find yourself, you can stay quite upright compared to, say, a back squat where you're leaning quite far forward. This one you can stay quite upright. Feet are shoulder width apart. Knees tracking the same direction, so quite straightforward compared to your sumo where it may have been quite wide. You're going to bring yourself down, pause for 2 to 3 seconds. Wait it out and then explode up. Now this is going to be quite difficult. Do wait for that 1 to 2 seconds. Try not to rush it too much. Again, we're trying to put the muscles under more tension over a longer period of time. And this is targeting our quads. As you can see, I'm doing 15 reps here. And then we're going to jump straight into the next exercise, which is Superset It, so no rest, with a forward and reverse lunge. Now you can do walking lunges, it's pretty much the same thing, but I didn't have the space. And this is actually a little bit harder, I find, because we're changing our momentum rather than just going forward, forward, forward. It's obviously a forward lunge and then a reverse lunge. And that counts as 1 rep. So I did 8 on one leg, so you're pivoting on that one spot, and then 8 on the other leg. Resting for 1 to 2 minutes and repeating this 3 times. So three sets in total. Finally finishing with a little finisher, which is a burner on the glutes. Now chucking that booty band on just above the knees, you're going to sit down and we're going to do abductors from an upright seated position. Knees are going to be inwards to start with, feet are going to be about shoulder width or hip width apart. You're going to push your knees outwards, holding yourself upright, and you're going to go till failure. So I think I got about 20 or so reps out here. And then once you've pushed through all of those, you're going to lean forward, chest is still puffed up, holding yourself there, and you're going to go again until failure, which I think I got about 18 to 20 out there. Only resting for 60 seconds with this one and repeating it 3 times. Okay guys, that's it for my lower body workout today. I hope you really enjoyed it and I hope you will give it a good go. Don't forget, if you're going to do this one as part of your program, so each week, I want you to incorporate progressive overload, which just means challenging yourself a little bit more each week. Now, whether that is the time under tension, which is what I've done with most of mine, because I don't have weight to increase. So reps, sets, pause, and that 1 1/4 are really good examples of making an exercise harder. And don't forget, you can also limit your rest time, which is something I really don't enjoy doing, but it is a really good challenge. Don't forget to hit that like button if you like what you're seeing, and subscribe so you keep up to date with every upload. Thanks so much guys, and I'll see you all next time.